So this is section 3.1, exercise 22, and we are asked to find the absolute extrema, so absolute min and max, for the function 2x cubed minus 6x. 2x cubed minus 6x on the closed interval 0, 3, I think it is. Yes. Okay, so again we check the derivative. We find the derivative. F prime of x equals 6x squared minus 6, and set that equal to 0. When we solve that, I can divide everything through by 6, and I get x squared minus 1 equals 0, which produces, I could just write it this way, x squared equals 1, so x is either plus or minus 1. Or I could have factored that into x plus 1 and x minus 1, gotten the same thing, x is plus 1 or minus 1. Well, minus 1 doesn't matter, so we have a candidate of x equals 1. That's a place where the derivative is 0. So then we check, well, f of 1. So we just check its value, and f of 1 is 2 times 1 cubed minus 6 times 1. So that's 2 minus 6, or negative 4. And then we check our function at the endpoints. So f of 0, well, that's 2 0 cubed minus 6 times 0, which is 0. And then at 3, and we get 2 times 3 cubed minus 6 times 3. Well, that's 27 times 2 is 54 minus 18, which is 37. And so, looking at those three numbers, what I see is we have the maximum, absolute maximum at x equals 3 with f of 3 equal 37, and then our absolute minimum, which also happens to be a relative minimum, is at x equals 1, and that is with f of 1 being negative 4. And so there we have it. We have our absolute maximum, absolute minimum on the interval 0, 3 for our function.